Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Time for Tidbit Tuesdays. So we're done with all the mess of open enrollment, unless you have a life change event. But this year, all the changes, everyone telling me how, it's been horrible. I've been seeing how horrible the increases are, even with HMOs. And I saw an article and I thought I'd research this a little bit. Did you know that before 1973, nearly all health insurance companies were nonprofit? Starting with the HMO Act of 1973, under the Nixon administration, who pushed for this act, they formed or allowed companies to form the HMO model because it was supposed to save people money. So there's some graphs that showed dramatic increases in insurance costs year over year, starting in 1973. And insurance companies were also able to be for profit. So yeah, when people talk to me and say, why can't insurance be like it used to be? Well, this is why. This is a piece of legislation that politicians decided to pass. And maybe in the beginning, they worked saving money. I know everyone hated HMOs. I will say they work a little bit better than they used to, but the price is ridiculous now, even for HMOs. And just that piece of legislation, I think that needs to be revisited. Not saying necessarily that HMOs should go away, though a lot of people would argue that they should. Really, the thing that needs to go away is for profit. Health insurance companies shouldn't be for profit because that has really driven up the insurance costs. It has hurt people. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to this year that are having to make very difficult decisions about who in the family can be covered. Does everyone need insurance? Do we even want insurance at all? I get asked about catastrophic coverage where there's really no such thing. In the way that, again, thinking old school, how catastrophic coverage used to be, you get a really big deductible and then nothing is paid till you hit that. But now plans have to cover screenings. They have to cover maintenance medications. There's a lot of things that have to be covered. So even this year with the plans having almost an $11,000 deductible, and they're calling them catastrophic plans, but really the screenings are still covered before that. And these plans are not any less expensive than some of the plans that have a copay. Yes, they can be cheaper, obviously, than other plans with a lower deductible, but they are not less expensive. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. So I'm always on the hunt for options for people that don't have pre-existing conditions, because there are options, and I'm going to talk about that a lot next week, kind of go over some of the different options. But I will say, if you enrolled in a plan and your premiums for your family are $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and no one has pre-existing conditions, or even if one person does, call me. Get on my schedule, because there may be a way that we can move the family that is healthy off the plan, and yes, that change can be made, and leave the person that needs ACA coverage on there and maybe put the family somewhere else. I've already done that twice since the beginning of the year for people, and it's just one way we're looking at the overall cost to save you money while people still have coverage. So there'll be more on that next week. Until next week, peace out.